From the European Union and India's massive warning for cryptos, including Dogecoin, to all the latest data and updates, some huge things are happening right now. So let's talk about it. So first of all, we are now seeing that the crypto market has come under some pressure due to certain factors. And as a result, we can see here that some cryptos have been trading in the red during the last 24 hours. While Bitcoin has slipped to the 45K price level, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and others have also faced price dips during this time. And it appears that the move lower for cryptos is in line with a shift in wider markets away from risk-sensitive assets such as cryptos and stocks. However, some in the crypto market are optimistic that the slide in Bitcoin and crypto prices late this week may only be short-lived. Talking about Bitcoin's price, crypto analyst Yuya Heskawa said that from a technical perspective, this loss was a textbook move to test the old resistance in order to prepare for a greater rally. So we are now seeing that analysts are still optimistic about Bitcoin and the overall market, and this is a very positive thing. And now, let's see the warning for cryptos coming from the European Union. So we are now seeing that the EU Parliament has voted to impose new regulatory measures that would essentially prohibit anonymous crypto transactions. The committees voted to approve a proposal that would require crypto service providers, such as exchanges, to collect personally identifiable information from individuals who transact more than 1K euros using so-called unhosted crypto wallets. So what it means is that the EU is now going to ban crypto transactions that are done anonymously. In other words, they are trying to eliminate the decentralized nature of crypto transactions. And this is bad news since it appears that it may affect crypto adoption as many users and firms may now not opt to accept crypto payments. However, I believe it is still too early to claim something like this since things can turn out differently. But we must note here that this news is one of the reasons why we are seeing these price drops in the market right now. Meanwhile, we are seeing that the crypto community has started to slam the EU over this new proposal. We can see here that Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong stated that this proposal is anti-innovation, anti-privacy, and anti-law enforcement. He further said that the latest draft by Parliament of the transfer of funds regulation treats crypto and every person who holds crypto differently from fiat. He thinks that this proposal eviscerates all of the EU's work to be a global leader in privacy law and policy. And it also disproportionately punishes crypto holders and erodes their individual rights in deeply concerning ways. Meanwhile, we are seeing that the crypto sector is determined to keep fighting against the looming clampdown, and it has been indicated by recent statements by industry representatives. So the Crypto Council for Innovation remained worried but relatively optimistic regarding the potential for derailing the regulation's controversial provisions at a further stage of EU legislative work. The Council said that they are heartened by the fact that the provisions only passed by thin margins, and they hope that the ongoing dialogue represents an opportunity to move forward in a tech-neutral and innovation-friendly manner. Similarly, Pascal Gauthier, CEO of hardware wallet maker Ledger, tweeted that policymakers should adopt a constructive approach that does not stifle innovation but rather empowers Europe to create tomorrow's tech giants and seize the full potential of Web3. So what we are now seeing is that the EU is going against this innovative technology. But seeing this reaction from the crypto community, I think they can force the EU to change its decision. But the biggest concern is that some market makers are trying to use this news to create fake sell-offs in the market, and they are spreading a lot of FUD. But this is not it. Market makers are using this other news to spread fear and uncertainty among investors. So we are now seeing that the crypto market in India is about to change with the new taxation framework starting on April 1. What exactly is going to happen is that gains made from crypto transactions will be subjected to the tax set for virtual digital assets. India's Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, proposed a flat capital gains tax of 30% on all virtual digital assets. And according to the chairman of the Central Board of Direct Taxes, J.B. Mohapatra, the proposed 30% tax will apply to income earned on all cryptos and other virtual assets. So this is indeed bad news. However, crypto holders should buy the FUD spread by market manipulators, as this news may not be that bad for the overall market. And I'm saying this because, despite all this bad news, cryptos are continuing to flourish as crypto adoption is rising. So we are now seeing that Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and other cryptos supported by BitPay are now accepted by Vancouver-based MeetMe.ca as payments. The Vancouver-based meat company that connects consumers with local farmers and provides a way to order meat products online stated that it has integrated BitPay into its checkout. This integration with BitPay would enable customers to pay for their orders with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, Ethereum, and others. So this is positive news as it is going to boost the overall crypto adoption. And talking about crypto adoption, we are now seeing that Dogecoin's adoption is rapidly rising as more and more big firms have adopted it. As per reports, over 100 companies have announced support for Dogecoin payments, and there are 10 New York Stock Exchange listed companies that accept Doge payments. These companies include Tesla, Newegg, Keys 4 Coins, Bitrefil, Twitch, Dallas Mavericks, AMC Theaters, and others. So it is clear that with interest in Dogecoin skyrocketing, top companies do not want to miss out on its unending opportunities. And this is why they have opted to accept Doge as a payment method. And this is very positive for it, as this rising adoption is going to help its price grow steadily over the long term. And with that being said, let's come to Dogecoin's current price movements. So we know that Doge witnessed a small price dip during the last 24 hours owing to all this FUD created by market makers. However, we can now see here that it has steadily started to show some momentum near the 14 cents price level. More importantly, its technicals are still looking pretty bullish. We can see here that it is still moving above its 20-day and 50-day simple moving averages. Besides, its RSI is also looking positive as it is showing us that Doge hasn't entered the overbought zone yet. So what it means is that Doge is still looking bullish and it still has the potential to move up from here. Meanwhile, crypto analyst Kaleo is giving some insights into Bitcoin, Doge, and others. So he is saying that after the recent Bitcoin rally, he expects Bitcoin to rise a bit more but then meander in the mid-50K range. And coming to Dogecoin, Kaleo is saying that Dogecoin is mirroring a 2018 rally and he remains optimistic after it rose by nearly 20%. He said that Doge is up about 20% from the initial entry and he is still waiting on the day we'll see a couple of massive legs up though. And now, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So the news about the European Union's crackdown on cryptos fueled a price dip for Bitcoin, and we saw that it fell below the 45K price level. However, it appears that holders didn't buy the FUD as we can see here that Bitcoin is now showing some positive momentum. While it was trading around 44K earlier, Bitcoin has now managed to go above the 45.5K price region. So this means that there is no market crash and nothing bad is happening for Bitcoin or other cryptos. And we can see here that famous crypto analyst PlanB is optimistic about the performance of Bitcoin despite this recent dip. Well, it is not out of place to deduce that PlanB's optimism is majorly influenced by Bitcoin's recent comeback the past week. And since we know that his analysis and outlook are pretty efficient when it comes to Bitcoin, his optimism means a lot as his predictions have come out true in the past. Moving on, we are seeing that Bitcoin's 2-month rally may have legs, with a historically reliable indicator flashing a green signal to trend-following traders. So the Guppy Multiple Moving Averages indicator, which combines two groups of moving averages, has produced a bullish crossover on the daily chart for the first time this year. The indicator is used to identify reversals and trend strength by analyzing an asset's momentum in a particular direction. We can see here that in the last 7 days, this indicator has finally confirmed a full bullish crossover for Bitcoin. The previous occurrences of crossover signals triggered were the 2021 summer lows and the April 2021 market high, with both leading to multi-month trend reversals. So what it means is that Bitcoin is now ready to initiate a massive uptrend from here. On the other hand, famous crypto strategist Pentoshi is charting what's next for Bitcoin and Ethereum after recent impressive gains. He is saying that he is targeting a support low of 44K for Bitcoin. However, Pentoshi says there could be a possible rise to 53K depending on when big players like Terra co-founder Do Kwon decide to buy more Bitcoin. And coming to Ethereum, Pentoshi is saying that in light of the stolen ETH being sent to FTX, one of the world's largest crypto exchanges, the hack might bode well for the ETH's price moving forward and push it past the 3.6K level. On the other hand, Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz said that it wouldn't surprise him if cryptos were to trade significantly higher by the end of the year. The billionaire said that he has become more constructive than in early 2022, and he believes that cryptos are going to surge by the end of this year. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen that despite all this negative news, the overall sentiment is still positive for it. And this is why I think that Doge is going to initiate another rally from here. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below.